So I'm in South Carolina for my family vacation. My grandfather lives down here, so we come down every summer. I brought a bunch of books, so I decided I'm going to make a little reading vlog video. I have 3 books here. Our choices are One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune, Promise Me Sunshine, and then we have 28 Summers by Ellen Hildebrandt. I've been really wanting to read One Golden Summer, so I'm not even gonna lie, I know I'm gonna read this one first. Whenever we're down here, we usually just go to the beach or go to the pool. I'm guessing today beach. I'm gonna bring her with me, obviously, and we'll get these good vibes going. Let's chat it up because I have a lot to fill you in on. I was so obsessed with this book that I continued to read it last night, and then today I finished it at the beach and I started 28 Summers. So let's chat about this first because I didn't have enough time to discuss since I read it so quickly. Everything about this book is perfection. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's the perfect summer read. If you're looking for a good beach vibe, if you're going to a lake house, if you're hanging by the pool, I mean, the options are endless. Any summer activity, boating, come on. So Carly Fortune has another book every summer after. This kind of goes hand in hand with it. I would recommend reading that book before you read this one, just because the characters from that story do appear in here, and there is a major spoiler from that book that is in this book. I would highly recommend reading that book before this one. And as I said, I read this in like 2 days, so if you're looking for a really short read, this book is only 300 something pages. I love that this book wasn't your typical romance. I mean, it is a romance, but it also incorporates like her family, his family, like it's very family oriented. And this story mainly follows Alex. She's a photographer and she's going to Barry's Bay Lake with her nan. She hasn't been there since she was like 16 or something like that. She's going back there because that is kind of like where she started off her love for photography, and her nan got her her first camera, and that's where she like shot, and she took this one photo that her career kind of like took off from that one photo that she took at Barry's Bay. So she's going back for the summer and she meets Charlie. This is the book of the summer. Also, I was like going online and I saw that a lot of other book creators that I follow was reading this book too, and I was like, hey twin. So yeah, book of the summer, you need to read it immediately. I started 28 Summers. I didn't get very far. I think I only read like first 2 chapters or whatever, and I'm honestly not really sure what I think. Like, I hate saying that because I really wanted to love Ellen Hildebrandt. This is the first book I'm reading by her, by the way, so I don't know if this was a good one to start with. So the prologue is this lady Mallory's son. He's like calling up this guy named Jake, and he doesn't know who Jake is or why his mom like asked him to call Jake. And then it kind of goes back into Mallory's 20s. I guess each chapter is like each summer she's had with this person Jake and how their relationship kind of starts. Really interesting too because this takes place in 2020. Yeah, but I kind of hate Jake. I hate him, kind of. Like, I hope he gets better, but like right now he's like a player. He's a big player, so I don't know, we'll see. But that's my update. They match. morning, y'all. As you can see, I just woke up and I'm back in my bedroom and I wanted to give you a reading update. I'm still currently reading 28 Summers and I got to page 228, which is about a little over halfway. I read this much already. I'm gonna finish this book in this video and hopefully I'll finish the other book in this video. So yeah, I have about 200 pages left, or a little under 200 pages left. And y'all, some of you are gonna be mad at me, but I don't know how I feel about this book. I hope it gets better, but for right now, not really loving. And that's okay. It's okay to not like a book. It's okay. But I am gonna power through just because I am curious to see what happens. That's the tea. Pool time. Let's go to the pool and read. When I was in South Carolina, I bought this for my pool. I'm so excited. I'm gonna blow it up and lay in it right now. Now I'm 80% through. I think I have either 100 or less than 100 pages left. I only have this much left. So serve. I'm on summer number 23 now and it's starting to get a little heavy, which I'm liking. Like, I love a good story that's gonna make me sob and bawl my eyes out and make me sick to my stomach. That's all I look for in a book. So thank you. You know, this book, the pace was really slow for me, which sometimes I like a slow burn. In this case, I was not a huge fan, but now seeing everyone like older, because now I'm in the section of her 40s, so seeing everyone like grow from their 20s to their 40s, like I kind of feel like I know them all on like a deeper level. I just know I'm gonna be sick to my stomach later and I can't wait for it. Like, I'm really excited to bawl my eyes out. It's starting to develop as a story and we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let's continue. I took a shower, that's why I look bald. I finally finished. Let's chat about it. My thoughts, my feelings, all of the above. Let's go through the things I liked first. First and foremost, Ellen Hildebrand knows how to build a setting. Let me tell you, I felt like I was on Nantucket. I've never been to Nantucket before, but I feel like how she described every single word and how I pictured it in my brain, if I went there, I would know my way around. Have to give her credits for that. She did an incredible job. Secondly, the character building. We go through 28 Summers, starting from her 20s and going all the way until her 40s. So a person is likely to change in 20 years. And it wasn't just Mallory, there were so many other side characters that I felt I knew so well. And now let's go through the things I didn't like so much. The pacing of this book was so slow. And typically I am one to like a slow burn. This case, not so much. I think there was just so many characters that she felt like she had to keep up with. There were like there were 5, maybe over 5 different characters. Definitely more than 5. Definitely more than 5 that she would like switch each paragraph between each of the characters, which I don't mind. I could keep up with that. Like, I don't really mind that. It's just there was so much. There were just some things I felt were kind of overanalyzed. It was very long. Another thing I didn't like, Jake, the main guy. Actually, I don't want to spoil anything, but this man, he could have gotten what he wanted so easily. I realized I don't like the cheating trope. Not for me. Hated it. All in all, I really appreciate her writing. the way she describes things. I felt like I was watching a movie. I didn't even think I was reading a book. Maybe this book wasn't for me. I'm willing to try Ellen Hildebrand again because, like I said, I really liked how she described things. Her characters were in no way perfect, let me tell you, but I like the way that she builded characters up and gave them some depth. It made them really human. I feel like I'm gonna walk down the street and see one of them. So I am willing to give her another shot. If anyone has any recommendations, please let me know. And I gave this 3 stars on Goodreads, but I think I'm gonna give it like a 3.5 or a 3.75. I'll put it on the screen, whatever I decide. It was a good little summer read. Definitely recommend if you're feeling like escaping into Nantucket or any little beach town. The vibes are totally there. Now that I finished that, I'm going to start Promise Me Sunshine, and let me tell you, I actually did start it. I was listening to it on Spotify. I'm on chapter 3. I'm really excited about this one. I didn't realize it was Grumpy Sunshine. Did you know that I love that trope? I'm recording on my phone right now because this line like shook me to the core and I really needed to read it out loud because I really like this book. Got me in all the feels. And yes, I did a horrible job at filming my b-roll for this portion of the book, but I am on page 299. Anyways, let me read you this line. Why should I be scared of kissing you, Miles? I'd be getting even closer to the safest place in the whole world. Nobody talk to me. Let's chat Promise Me Sunshine. I just finished this book and she was incredible. We lived, laughed, loved, cried, and we loved again. This book followed Lenny and Miles. Lenny was our main female character. She lost her best friend in the whole entire world, which I couldn't even like fathom that feeling. I don't even know what I would do without my best friend. She meets Miles at a babysitting gig that is like an odd job for her to do during this time to keep her mind off of the grieving. And Miles went through something very similar, so his mission is to help her go through her live again list. They're just going off of the list, doing all these adventures that her best friend wanted her to do. I really love this book and I don't know why I didn't think I would for some reason. I highly recommend everybody to read this book. It was so good. And the quotes in this book, amazing. I like annotated so much. I'm lying, but I like mentally annotated because I hate writing in my books sometimes. I love this book. I gave her a solid 4 stars. So yeah, this video actually accidentally went on for way too long. So I started filming this July 4th and it is now like July 27th, which is really funny. So I think after I read 28 Summers, it kind of put me in a slump and I didn't really want to read romance anymore, but I really wanted to read this. It kind of took me a while to get through this book, but it was so worth it in the end. Like, I seriously really loved this story. So yeah, bye now.